in P-line design we're employing the catchment road diversion drain, and we want to have some kind of forestry, maybe tree crops or something underneath here. And we found from experience that if we rush the tree planting effort, we don't get the same kind of results as if we have long-term prep. And on the far side we've planted trees using tillage, which we sort of went and did the tillage and the planting in the same season, and the grasses, the permanent grasses there, sort of outcompeted the trees to a measure, slowing their growth down. So the pigs I brought into this system here essentially to work their way from this end back to the dam and completely remove the grass using their ploughs on the end of their nose. So the idea is that from this fence down to this fence here I'm going to run a single strand, and this is their training wire. Once they all get zapped by this, they should pretty well respect it, and they have been zapped actually, and I have it on video. I recently invested in a new Energizer, and I'm always looking for opportunities to make sure it's functioning. Actually. And what I'll probably do is run a wire between this fence behind you down to this one here in segments. So they'll till up whatever area that is, and this is sort of a test actually of how quickly they can till up one area, and then I'll move them on sequentially through that system till they get down to the dam. And the objective then is to come in and plant an annual crop of some kind. My initial thought was the three sisters, corn, pumpkin and beans, and using the 1-inch take-offs from the 2-inch line that runs from the dam in the woods back to the pipe here, I can irrigate using water from either that dam or this one. So with soaker hose or anything, whatever I want to plumb I can. Every 50 metres there's a connection for that. So I'll put that crop in, and after a harvest, and that crop will help to suppress any other grasses because it'll dominate the system more, I can send the pigs back to the beginning again to clean up the crop residue, which they can then double manure the ground down. So by the time that process is finished, we'll likely come in here and sow winter active oats through the whole system, another annual, and we'll probably till that in and plant trees in say August next year. So by that stage, grass has been just removed completely from the system. Yeah, that's right. So by that stage you'll have 280 pigs. Yeah, and look, it's always been my objective to get pigs into the system, because as soon as I understand their management requirements and so forth, I can start using them in the forest and so forth. So I'll use them here, and they're on roving detail basically, going around and doing the work that a machine can do, that they do that much more efficiently and manure at the same time. You can see they're manuring pretty well around here, and just putting all that material together, removing the grasses, fertilising the area, and then they move on. But never staying in one area for too long, always portable.
How long have they been here?
They've only been here since the evening before the first day of the workshop. They've actually been locked up half the time in their shed. So this line was put out here yesterday, and they all got shocked more or less straight away. One poor guy touched the line and went forward instead of backwards. Hit the gate, came back, got another one, and then went straight back into the shed. And then there was a 5-minute delay, and he came back out and went. Stood there. Well, everybody else was foraging around for a long time, looking at the wire.
And then Ben came up to the shed, you guys were all learning, and Ben came up with this big smile on his face. Twisted smile.
So you guys still have to feed them grain when you let them out?
Not likely. I mean, there might be some supplementary feeding, but the objective is basically to have them, because they're the most, omnivorous? Yeah. Omnivorous creature that you can get. They'll eat almost anything. So they can take all this, they can graze off all this grass, eat the roots, eat the bugs. There's heaps, yeah. Yeah. And I'm not as interested in gaining weight on them in the same way I might for meat production for the time being, because I might keep them for 12 months.